to become the first country to bin the Bitcoin. It's now illegal to use the virtual currency after the central bank declared that it's not a currency. Now, this is the latest blow for the Bitcoin, the peer-to-peer cash system, an alternative to traditional currencies, having had its fair share of controversy since its introduction 4 years ago. Now, according to an online statement by Bitcoin, the ruling came after months of meetings between the company and Thailand's central bank. Now, Thailand justified their decision, stating that the ban is due to a lack of existing applicable laws, capital controls, and the fact that Bitcoin straddles multiple financial facets, which all sounds rather complicated, really. So we've got an expert to break this down for us right here. I am joined by Christopher Hartwell from the Skolkovo Business Hub for us. Hi, Christopher. So can you tell me, is this the beginning of the end for the Bitcoin?
No, not really. I mean, many of the things that Bitcoin said are, in fact, exactly correct in terms of why it was banned, in terms of the problems, the difficulties it's having in Thailand. It's not really that it's banned, per se. It's that Thailand isn't, I don't want to say advanced, but its legal system really isn't sophisticated enough to deal with what Bitcoin is.
Is it an overreaction by Thailand, then?
Well, no. I think it's an overreaction from the way it's been reported, including by Bitcoin Limited, the company that acts as an exchange for Bitcoin in Thailand. I mean, the Central Bank of Thailand really doesn't have any authority to ban a currency or to ban Bitcoin per se. It does have legal authority to deal with exchange rate movements with capital controls, as Bitcoin mentioned, and with things that could impact the exchange rate of the bot. So right now, what they're basically saying is we need more time to study what Bitcoin is and if it has an effect on the Thai bot, on whether or not it's going to affect the exchange rate, which is what they're really concerned about.
Do you think there's now a fear that other countries will follow suit, though, investigating the currency more?
Oh, of course. I mean, that's always been the worry about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was great because it was anonymous. It's not backed by a central bank. It comes about from this computer algorithm. So it's really an alternative to central banking. It's an alternative to normal monetary policy. And obviously governments are threatened by that. Central banks are supposed to have a monopoly on the currency. That's the whole hallmark of monetary policy today. So banks are threatened by it, governments are threatened by it, and there will be these kind of ongoing investigations.
And now time for some corporate news.